My name's Chris Chase. Some of you may know me from my Flakvierling restoration page on Facebook, and some of you may know me from my 30-plus years involvement in the hobby of World War II reenacting in the Midwest region of the United States. I've been a military collector my whole life, and when I say that, I mean I bought my first German helmet when I was about 10 years old, and I still have it. What I want to do is I want to move my project from, well, not from the Facebook platform, but open up a new territory where we show the actual work being done at the nut and bolt level. I'm a technical minded guy, and I hate it when I open up a book and you see they've gone to the work of finding a beautiful original blueprint, and they've carefully removed all of the dimensions from it. And I asked a publisher once, why do you do that? And he said it's visual clutter. It doesn't fit with what we're trying to do. It clutters up the page. And I said, but the point of your publication is the technical aspects of the vehicle, and you remove those data points. I never understood that. And when I talk about that, I don't want to show you assembly A gets bolted to assembly B and that makes this thing over here and we do that. I want to show you each component of those pieces broken down into their smallest bits, cleaned, restored, and hopefully returned to service as close as possible to original. But with only 2 of these Flak computer Model 40s in the world, I don't hold out much hope for that, for this one. I do have a lot of the parts, but not anywhere near what I would need. Where I do this work is at my house. This is my personal garage. It's not a set. It's not, well, I put cool stuff out where you can see it, but this is where I do the actual work, is in this 800 square foot garage. All the parts of the Flakvierling are sitting around me. Loader seats, fenders, the Oberlafette, the Unterlafette, the drive gears for the elevation and traverse, they're all right here. So all the video will be shot in this 800 square foot room. And I hope to bring you a level of detail and communication. If you see something in the background of any of these shots and you go, hey, what's that? And I'll tell you, that's original Sturmgewehr ammunition to go with the original Sturmgewehr sitting on the shelf here. Why I want to do this has always been a passion of my life. I'm an accredited historian with a degree from the University of Michigan. I concentrated in history and sub-concentration in modern German language. So I do a lot of my own reading and translation work. I have other people who are language experts that volunteer, and the more the merrier when it comes to that kind of work. So that's why I do what I do, but why I want to bring it to you is this is history. This is the living things that come through history, and we're their custodian for the time that we're alive. And then they pass on and go to museums or another collector. And it's my time with it or your time with it. You get to work on it a little bit or help us work on it by liking and subscribing to our Facebook or our YouTube page. But I'm going to try to put together at least a half hour of new video every week explaining. So if you have a question, what's in the big green box? I'll show you. It's a set of almost flawless condition 10 by 80 flat glass. I like it because the whole front of the cover is an American soldier's address in Brooklyn, New York, from when he shipped it home as a souvenir. So that'll happen every week, but if we can fit more in, we can. There's plans down the road. If this is a success, I have a plan for at least 2 podcasts. Spoiler alert, one will be on Knight's Cross holders of the Flak artillery. The other one, still working on that one, but the main thing is communication between the audience. People will get to have a discussion at a level never before available, because you don't get to see these. There's only 30 Flakvierlings in the world, and you don't get to see them ripped completely apart and put neatly in drawers in little bags with little diagrams on them saying, this is this bolt for this thing. But here you will get that chance. And you'll be able to ask questions about, hey, show me why that piece had to go in first before you put that in, because there was no clear explanation on that. It's a real Flakvierling 38. I've had a couple people ask me what scale it is. But it's real, it's full scale, and it's heavy. But I look forward to posting more videos on a weekly basis and answering your questions as they come up. If you're on Facebook, look up Flakvierling 38 Restoration. We have members in like 80 countries and about 1,200 different cities around the world, from a little tiny town of 6 people in China to London, England, Los Angeles, New York, Prague, Czech Republic. It's been a hell of a ride, and I want to share that ride with you. So, like I said, like and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing you new product every week.